story of HannaH is a really interesting one, and I don't think just for artists or musicians, but for anybody, riding the life arc, growing, aging, and how some things are swept under the rug and some things slip through the cracks and some things don't. And in hindsight, it's never a matter of what was good or bad. It was more about timing. In the early 2000s, we were living in New York City, and we were recording a ton of songs on this amazing old TAC 80-8 machine. And we were playing live shows, too. And at some point, we were like, hey, let's see what we sound like if somebody else records us. So we booked some studio time in Detroit, which is where we're all from except Burko. We booked time with Jim Diamond, a phenomenal producer. And that album that we did with him would turn out to be our first release, These Are Good Times. But before going in with Jim, we had some time off. And in that time, what to do? Well, why not record another one while we wait?
Walked out the door. On the street was a fallen tree. I made my way around it by the lightning.
Our friend Jeff Risk told us that his mom was out of town and that we could use her house to record. So we set the machine up on the dining room table and the drums on the carpet and grabbed our guitars and bass, got to work. And how it went was Mark and I would bring a song to the boys, and the minute Derek learned it in full, like that second, Burko and I would record it. And that might sound like a crazy way to make an album, and it is. And when it was done, we went and made These Are Good Times as planned. And just organically through the winds of time, HannaH was left behind. Until years later, during the pandemic, while some people were doing home repairs and others were looking through old photos, Chad was looking through old recordings. And he sent us a message saying, hey, when's the last time you guys listened to HannaH? And we discovered that we had left ourselves a present. And so thank you, Park the Van, for putting this out. And thank you, Zach Ships, for mixing and mastering this. And thank you to the listeners. And I hope what you hear in this album is a genuine moment in time that I'm just really glad we got on tape.